Hi, I'm Katie Ziskind. I own Wisdom Within Counseling in Niantic, Connecticut.
I'm Alli, the office manager.
And we're here to talk with you about insurance. You have two different types of insurance when it comes to a private insurance plan. You have in-network and out-of-network insurance. And Alli, would you like to share a little bit about insurance?
Sure. Insurance is you need insurance to be able to do anything, just like your car insurance.
Yes.
It's the same thing for
Phone
health
insurance,
phone insurance, things like that.
dental
Yes.
insurance.
All of that, you need it for your life. And this, insurance for us.
Mental health insurance.
Absolutely.
Some therapists will sign a contract and be in network with an insurance company. However, at Wisdom Within Counseling, we haven't signed any contracts, meaning we're kind of like an independent private practice. And so what that means is that your insurance can still reimburse you for services if that's in your plan, because we're licensed. So out of network just means that you can pay privately for services, or you can use your out of network deductible. And it's important to know that if you don't have a major surgery planned, you might not hit your out of network deductible or even your in network deductible. And so seeing an out of network provider can help you meet your out of network deductible sooner and then receive reimbursement. Or for some people, their out-of-network coverage is even better. So it can really be your choice to work with the specialist that you want based on your counseling goals, rather than having your insurance company decide for you or give you a list of 10 providers that might be more generalists rather than specialists.
So what do you do if say we're out of network? How does somebody submit an out of network claim?
That is a great question, and we get that question a lot. So there are a couple routes. The first route is that we can provide you with a super bill. It's a very itemized receipt. It has all the information that you need, that your insurance company will need to identify us as therapists in Connecticut. It will have our special provider numbers, diagnosis codes, and that is important to note, that you will need to have a label or a diagnosis from your therapist, which is a permanent part of your mental health record if you will be using your insurance. So that is one reason why some people choose to pay privately. They don't want that label permanently. So we would give you this super bill, and you can submit this to your out-of-network insurance company via fax, or sometimes insurance companies will have a portal.
Now, what if that is like so difficult? Some insurance companies can be really hard to deal with, and
so true.
Difficult to get through to. Is there any other way that they could do that?
Yes, that is a great question. So in this, I'm so happy you asked. In this video down below in the discussion, we've posted a link for Reimbursify, and this is a company that you can delegate your out-of-network kind of claims and coverage to. So you just send over, email over, text over to the super bill that we provide to you. It's just a one-page PDF document, and then they'll go about contacting your insurance company on your behalf to help you get your money back, which is rightfully due to you because you are seeing a licensed provider in the state of Connecticut for a specialty goal. And so Reimbursify is a great company that we recommend.
That is really good to be able to have that kind of middleman. Sometimes, I know personally myself, struggle with dealing with the insurance companies. It's just an extra added stress onto your life. So,
and also too, you might also be seeing other out-of-network providers like allergy specialists or hormone doctors or an oncologist, naturopath, and so all of the out-of-network claims will work together, so you might hit your deductible sooner too.
Exactly.
Also, it's really important to understand your EOB, or explanation of benefits. So you'll have a deductible for both an in-network and out-of-network therapist. So really it's just about picking the specialty that fits for you. So for an in-network therapist, you'll have a copay once you've met your deductible. If you're going to see an in-network therapist and you haven't paid towards your deductible yet this year, you will still have to pay privately the full amount to that therapist. So really going out of network is just about picking the person that would fit for you best. And so going out of network, you still pay privately to the therapist first, and then you would just go about seeking that out-of-network coverage. And so what else do we pay privately for? Like, are there other things that we would be paying for privately in life?
Yeah, definitely. I think that you pay privately no matter where you go, right? You're paying privately for almost everything unless it's a nonprofit something. So
Starbucks in the morning or Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. You're paying to go out to a nice restaurant or
absolutely.
for the new shirt you want or for the vacation.
Yeah, it's all private pay. So that's just how we handle the mental health.
Yes, and I think too, a reason why sometimes we get asked why we're private pay, and we would rather spend time, say you have 3 hours, you could spend 3 hours on the phone with an insurance company, or you could spend 3 hours being present and loving and really focusing on clients. So that's part of the reason why we choose to be out of network. And really, when you see an out of network provider, it's covered under your out of network coverage. You're just making that choice to pick who you want to see. Right. You've done the research. Maybe you're looking for holistic therapy and you don't want medication, and so we specialize in that. Or you're looking for anxiety coping skills or specialized marriage and couples therapy. Or if you're transgender or non-binary and want a specialist in that area, we specialize in those things. And so seeing a private counselor is about valuing yourself and thinking about your budget and saying, hey, let's say it's $100. I have $100. I could go to the bar Friday and Saturday, and that could be where you value your time and you spend your money valuing your relationship with alcohol. And that can be okay. Or perhaps you spend $100 on a Christmas gift or Hanukkah gift, and you value the relationship you have with that person that you're going to give that gift to. Going to therapy is about valuing your mind, body, and spirit, and essentially scheduling time to grow, to gain a relationship with yourself, and whether it's tackling anxiety or learning skills to communicate better with your partner. And it's well worth the investment, because the emotional confidence skills that you'll gain through therapy, no matter who you work with, you'll be able to use those for years into the future in various relationships. So whether your adolescent is struggling with body image issues, or your teenager is going through a first breakup, or figuring out what they want to do in college with relationships, we would love to help kind of lay that foundation for lifelong mental wellness through positive coping skills. So we work very differently in really unique ways than a lot of other therapists. So, a lot of therapists will just do talk counseling, and so you can always use your in-network insurance for that. And so we kind of are a little bit outside the box in a very positive, unique way, and that's why we choose to be out-of-network providers. So any last notes for out-of-network coverage?
I don't think so. I think we hit on a lot of good points here today. The difference between in-network and out-of-network, how to do super bills, and the Reimbursify being a really great resource for everybody. I think that's really... we've hit on a lot of great topics. Yeah.
And I hope, too, that we've made this process of working with any out-of-network provider a little bit less intimidating and more playful, and hopefully you'll feel empowered to contact Reimbursify and get those claims submitted. So if you would like to get started in holistic counseling, we are located right in Niantic. You can call or text us at 860-451-9364. You can find counseling articles and up-to-date blog entries at wisdomwithinct.com.
Also, there is a link for Reimbursify in the details down below.
That's a great point. I know, I always love copy and pasting links too. All right, we're going to sign off. I'm Katie Ziskind, the owner of Wisdom Within Counseling in Niantic, Connecticut.
Bye.
Bye, guys.